The 49ers are going to the NFC Championship, Misfit. How you like that? Your Kirk Cousins talk. Welcome to Monday Morning Barrow. I just got back. I'm also watching the Seattle Seahawks get bounced. So we're facing the Green Bay Packers next week. We have 3 questions for you today. The first one, many of you probably already have the answer to. The first question that I had was someone asked, what is one of the craziest stories you have had happen to you while working in the car game? So the way I took that is like customer-wise. I'm not going to go over the entire thing. I'm going to leave some of it out, obviously, because otherwise I'd be here forever. And most of you have heard the story before. But I once had a stalker happen at where I work, basically Honda. What happened was essentially I sold a car to this lady. And she was, I want to say like 2, maybe 3 years younger than me at the time. I was 25, I think, so she was 22, give or take. Sold a car to her, and let's just say, selling her a car, she wanted to buy more than just the car, if you get what I'm putting down. Basically, this is the stuff that occurred or ensued or what followed. This was before I started streaming. I was actually seeing my girlfriend at the time, who is the girlfriend that actually broke up with me, to even start streaming, which is kind of ironic. So anyways, I was seeing my girlfriend at the time, and this girl was very persistent. She always found ways of coming back into the dealership after we even sold her the car, of saying something was wrong. She wanted me to show her something on it. It was getting a little weird. And then she would text me constantly. At first, she texted me, hey, just want to thank you so much for helping me getting into this new vehicle. So I said, of course, you're more than welcome. If you have any questions, please do give me a call or anything like that. And then the text started becoming more and more frequent. And I was a little guilty of it too, I guess, at the beginning, because the text then became a little bit to where it wasn't about the car itself. And I should have stopped the conversation there, but I didn't. It wasn't like it was anything bad, like flirty talk or anything like that, but it just became like, oh, what's your favorite movie? This, that, and that. So, but I guess I should have saw where it was going, and I did see where it was going. Eventually, I think like 2 or 3 days later. So that's when I told her, I have a girlfriend, this, and that. And then, oh shit, hit the fan. She ended up following me to my house one day when I left from Honda. She was outside the dealership, asked, hey, where you going? I go, I don't know. She was inviting me out to Red Robin. And I go, no, I got some other things to do. Next thing I know, she's following me to my apartment. She followed me to where my big brother Revan works. Me and my girlfriend went out to dinner. Or maybe she didn't follow me. Maybe she she was just ironically there. But anyways, I'm there with my girlfriend. Revan is waiting on us. And I get a text on my phone. Why are you with that bitch? I'm like, what the fuck? And it's from, I look over, I'm like, holy shit! She's literally right there, looking dead at me. So I told Revan, yo, do we pay for the meal later? I got to go. So, yeah, we ended up bouncing then. She was so adamant. I can't 100% even remember if I told my girlfriend at the time about her. I don't think I ever did, because I didn't want her to, like, be worried for any reason. Oh, the funniest part that, okay, I'll say this, and then I'll talk about the story later on if you all want to hear the rest of it, but most likely you already have. One day she texts me and goes, hey, I'm at your parents' place. I'm like, holy fuck. She knows where my mom and dad live. I call my dad. My dad has no idea what I'm talking about. Next thing I know, I get a text from my sister. Hey, do you know this blonde girl with a baby? She had a baby. And I'm like, oh fuck, she met my parents' place. My parents own a fast food place, mom and pop shop up a little bit from here. And that's where she was at. And my mom, being the sweetest woman in the world, obviously she loved the girl. She's like, oh, we met her. I was like, Mom, she's a crazy fucking bitch. My sister read that out, and yeah, she knew. Long story short, at the end of it, I had to have my receptionist friend take my cell phone, and she sent a long, like 5-paragraph text to this girl, hit sent, blocked her on my phone. I never talked to her again. I have seen her since multiple times, and we have eye contacted. That was kind of weird. So it was That was definitely the craziest one I've had. I had plenty of others. I had another guy that threatened me because he thought I was hitting on his girlfriend, which I wasn't. But he threatened me because he thought I was. He was going to kick my ass and shit. I had one where we thought the guy was a terrorist. I had another one where I had to deliver a car late at night to a farm field. And I actually, for a moment, thought about leaving because I almost feared for my life. So I have a couple more. But the next question was, I actually just got it when we were talking about it, maybe yesterday or 2 days ago on Strum. What is the best trilogy story that you ever experienced? Now, as far as I had more time to think about it. And I would say Mass Effect. Mass Effect in terms of was my favorite until I have to have this. I have to have this. The Red Rising franchise. The Red Rising franchise. Let me tell you something. I am not a book reader. I am not a book reader. And since I have read these books, I have tried so hard to get into new books. I've tried In the Name of the King. I'm trying Mistborn. I've been trying so many other books. And I can't get into a book. I want to, but I can't. Why? Because this book series to me is kind of like Inception to movies. Every time I see a movie, I almost compare it to Inception. It's hard for me to enjoy movies nowadays. Right now, this was the first legitimate book series I read. And let me tell you something. What happens in page 50 in the first fucking book, you will be jaw dropped on the floor. You're ready to fucking go. It's amazing. And more, Golden Sun has two of the best scenes and maybe the best ending I've ever seen. The ending in Golden Sun, if I was alive when Empire Strikes Back came out, when you find out Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father, the ending to Golden Sun rivals that ending. And Morning Star is the end of the trilogy, and it is beautiful. Like, I cannot praise these three books enough. Literally, like, again, I don't read. They're very easy reads. They're very easy to get along with. And the story of Barrow and how he becomes who he becomes. Does he fail? Does he succeed? I'm not going to tell you, but trust me. Right now, Pierce Brown is trying his best to make this become a television franchise, and he wants to not let it go to one of these procedural CBS, NBC. He wants it to go to an Amazon, to an HBO, because that's where they can tell this story. That's where they can tell this story. These three books is the greatest trilogy in storytelling, if you ask me. Now, since then, he has come out with another trilogy, which is The Iron Gold, which is book 4, and Dark Ages, which is book 5. Now, he didn't want to stay the same author, so he went with a different perspective. In 1 through 3, it's all from the same character's perspective, the one single character. And this, in Dark Ages, I want to say in Iron Gold, there's 4, and in Dark Ages, there's 5. 5. There's 5 characters that you see the perspective. So, number 1 through number 3 are easily the best. Easily the best. They're better than 4 and 5. But 4 and 5 are still fucking fantastic. They're basically 1B to the 1A. Great fucking franchise. Again, I cannot wait for number 6 to come out. No idea when that will be. But let me tell you something. Just read those. Read those. It's so fucking fantastic. I probably overhyped it too much, because the reason why I think I found these so entertaining is that I went into it expecting nothing. Kind of like I went into Inception. I expected nothing. I never heard of this before, and I was just blown the fuck away. The last question that we'll just stick on real quick. Someone asked me what my favorite movie was, so fuck you. They put cap at the end of it. But another one says, what is your favorite apparel? So hoodies are my favorite. I love hoodies. I love beanies, that kind of deal. But my favorite singular apparel, I've gotten plenty of nice gifts, like this Rainbow Six one from Shibs. I got He's Purple Game Heart. My brothers gave me a 49ers one. My sisters gave me a Giants one. I have plenty of cool things. But I don't know why, but this VGHS sweatshirt this VGHS hoodie is 100% my favorite piece of clothing material. Now, as far as anything obviously with a 49er logo on it, that would be, I'm just talking about something without a 49er logo onto it. I love the color combination. I love how light it is. Like, you can wear it when it's not too cold, so that way it makes you a little bit warm. I love the way it fits on me. This was exclusive. They don't make this anymore. So let me tell you something. My ex-girlfriend, she still has one of my favorite sweatshirts because I was a dummy and I let her hold on to it. This one, this bad boy right here, if you see someone other than me wearing this, that means I trust them 100%. So let me tell you, be on the lookout, because sooner or later, spoiler alert, you're going to be seeing someone other than me wearing this. Maybe. I'm just kidding. You're going to be seeing someone else wearing this. They're going to try to. They're going to try. Maybe they already tried. Maybe they already succeeded, and you have no idea. My honey! That's Monday Morning Barrow. The 49ers are going to the Super Bowl. Again, the Stalker story, Red Rising, Morning Star, Golden Sun. I said those in reverse for Morning Star and Golden Sun. Oh, I just poked myself in the fucking eye. Read those. They're fucking fantastic. My hoodie. Thank you so much again. We'll see you tonight. We're doing some sub games this evening. Stay tuned to Twitter, Barrow_34, and when we're going to be starting. Until then, be happy, be healthy. Go get yourself some Sour Patch Kids. You deserve them. Oh, also, this shirt is from Red Rising. When your heart beats like a drum and your legs a little wet, that's because reapers come to collect a little debt.